Good morning. It's time to start this beautiful Thursday. It's 5 something and I have the whole day off. I fly to Maryland tomorrow for a CrossFit competition with my best friend Brooke from college. Today, if anybody else is in a situation where they have something that they're working towards in the next few months, like you're starting your MCAT study journey, or you're ready to submit you're trying to be ready to submit your primary applications in a few months, or you're working through secondaries, some like short-term goal that is like really high stakes. Does that make sense? This is the vlog for you. Because I have realized, I don't know if anybody else has read something about 3 months is a year. Like that book that says basically, like the point is to like act like a 1 year is 12 weeks. So you reach all your yearly goals in just 3 months. And the point is like that it's shorter, so it's easier to keep like the goal in mind and you're more motivated and stuff. Clearly I haven't read the book. I just like have watched YouTube videos about it, but I can see why that is a cool, like effective concept, because as you may know, I am studying for step 1 and I take it November 27th, which now it's like, it just turned like September. So it's like 3-ish months away. I feel like my motivation and productiveness is just on another level because that's such like a short-term but high stakes goal. And afterwards, if I pull it off, I have such a like high reward and I'm so motivated to like get that reward and make that reality, which is having 6 weeks off after my exam. And I really want to go to Australia and I want to like do all these things for It's Life by Maggie and have like a work vacation in Australia and just like live my best life. So I've just been very, very motivated, and we're at the very beginning, so it's fun because I'm just like kind of setting up like even better routines, even better systems. I'm working through this book, getting things done. I got the workbook for it, so I'll show you that later. And like all the kind of things I've just been like implementing to make this like crazy thing kind of work, because it's not like usual to study for step like while you're in clinical rotations. It's normal to take your dedicated to study, but I don't want to, because if I don't need to, why not? Like, so it's not like an easy goal. So I really got to step it up, and it's just like fun and exciting. And I've also had like a really fun time studying for stuff because it's so fun to be a nerd and like learn things and like hard things like cardiac physiology, and freaking now I'm learning like all the tracks from neuro, like spinal thalamic tract and the ascending and the descending, and like if the stroke happens at the MCA, what are the symptoms versus like if the stroke happens the DCML tract, and like is it contralateral or it's lateral. Like it's so hard, but it's so fun to learn. So let's have a really productive day. I start my mornings by scrolling on my phone. May not be the most productive thing, but I think it's good because it wakes me up. I usually go into my Asana and like Respond, which is a project manager tool, like kind of like Notion. It's what our team uses. I go in and respond just because like that's an easy way to wake me up. Just like responding to like tasks in Asana to my team. So that's what I've been doing. But now it's time to get up and study. We're gonna try to go to the 8:30 gym class, but I have a lot of studying to do and I'm only gonna like do that if I like feel good about the studying that I did. So let's get up and study some neuro.
Don't need someone to save me, no, and don't come running to blame me. From miles away I can tell that something's off. The way you look and how you pause when you talk, I think I said enough. You said your love for me something brand new. You said this is something you would never do. Here we are in your car.
Alright, Auntie done. It's 8:40 and I took a quick break to do like quick It's Life by Maggie stuff that was like time sensitive kind of, and I uploaded some videos, just like clips for Instagram and stuff. And while they were uploading, I filled out my step 1 study log, which I am hoping to keep just a little like, this is the Atomic Habits habit journal, and I thought it'd be fun. It's supposed to be like journal 1 line a day to get into the habit of journaling, but I was like, well, what I really want to get into the habit of is doing step studying every single day, even if that's just like Anki on the weekends, at least Anki on the weekends. So, and then I can kind of like review and like see like the progression of like how I did. I even wrote down like some days, like this day I only did 250 Anki cards and then I crashed because I had a bad day and I need to get more sleep and stop getting 6 hours of sleep, because then every like 3rd or 4th day I have a day where I crash. So it's kind of cool to like log that stuff too. And then on the days where I get a lot done, I kind of write down the topics that I did and how I went about it. And like when I switched to neuro, I had those 2 days where I'm like, did small set to decide where to start. And then the next day wasn't sure what resource to use. Sketchy doesn't have like brain anatomy and like all the different like tracks, spinothalamic tract and the DCML tracks and like all of that I needed to review. So I wrote that for that day, like just not sure what to use because they don't have that. And then the next day, which was yesterday, I said boot camp came in clutch because they had those videos. So this morning I watched some more med school boot camp videos on like brainstem anatomy and the tracks and all that stuff. I finished that up, then did my Anki, and now I'm going to do AMBOSS on here. I'll show you what I selected. So hopefully these are 21 questions, and I tried to select like topics related to what I did this morning and yesterday during lecture, like all those boot camp videos. So like the spinal cord tracts and reflexes, SMA, this one I already did, I think. And then multiple sclerosis I watched about yesterday, ALS, basal ganglia I watched about this morning, somatosensory system. So those are a bunch of the little topics I've been reviewing this morning and yesterday. For that, I need to eat breakfast because I don't have George to come up here and hand me eggs and toast at this point like he usually does on days like this. It's almost 9. I have about 15 minutes, so I think 9 o'clock would be a good time to resume, and then obviously I'm not going to go to the 8:30 gym class. I really just hate like switching. Like I don't want to leave and then come back and try to do more step studying. I want to leave this house and be like, okay, step studying is done. It's not done yet, so we're not going yet. And I'll probably just end up going to like the 5 p.m. or something because I also want to do It's Life by Maggie work, and same thing. It's like I don't want to be like, okay, step studying is done, let me leave and then come back and do more work. I just want to be done with all work when I go to the gym, and I think I'll feel a lot better. So as nice as it sounds to have like a workout in the middle, like my brain just like, it needs to stay in productive mode, and when we leave productive mode, we're probably not coming back.
Put all your stuff away and check out for the day. There's no time to waste when it's 100 degrees. Burns under my feet. Won't you have a drink with me? We head into town, see what it's about. Barely need a shirt, though the sun has almost set. Make the most of it. I know we will dance and sing.
Okay, time for a snack and caffeine because breakfast wasn't that filling. Still experimenting with the breakfast meal prep, because I'm getting tired. I can't remember if I learned this from Make Time or Daily Highlight, but you're supposed to wait an hour and a half before you drink caffeine. Something to do with the adenosine, which is funny because I have an Anki card from cardio, because adenosine is a class 5 antiarrhythmic, and the card says adenosine doesn't work as well with caffeine present. But I can't remember the exact reason. Pathway, whatever. So I try not to wake up. That's why I started my day with my electrolyte water in the small pink bottle. That one, Element. And then I always wait until I feel like I need it for caffeine. The questions are going so good. I haven't done that many, but I've only done 9, but I've only gotten 3 wrong. And like, it's just so crazy to like learn things. This first one where the patient had unilateral atrophy indicated by the arrow. And so like I reviewed this in the last 24 hours to know that one that it's pointing at is some F word with gracilis, and that is for lower limbs, like your trunk. The one beside it is for upper limbs. So I knew that it wasn't anything that said arm, and I knew it was ipsilateral because I reviewed the pathway of the DCML tracks, and I know that it doesn't cross over until the medulla. So if the lesion is below the medulla, then it's an ipsilateral deficit. How cool. Learning things is so fun. So yeah, just gonna finish, and I think I'll be done at 21. Maybe I'll try to make it to 30, but I'm ready to be done. There's more to be studied to the next however many days I have left of neuro, like 8. May or may not have been getting distracted. Like a few questions past where I was last time I chatted. So no more distractions. We're almost done. This is the home stretch, and I'm really proud of how much I've gotten done and super productive. And I wasn't on Instagram long. It's fine. Every time I go to the bathroom, I pick up my phone, and then next time we chat, I'm gonna be done with 21 questions. I'll probably just stop there unless I get a gust of focus and I can finish out 30, just because it sounds more satisfying to do 30. Back to me.
Come a little closer. I wanna dance with you. Everything's moving slower. I what you're doing, making me feel like I'm falling. And when you're moving, I can hear my calling. There's no one else here that I see but you. It's what you're doing that's making me.
I'm going to give you a sneak peek of something that you're going to hear more about in the fall, like late November, early December. Oh, a side note, a day where I finished my inbox questions, finished my Anki for the day, and then empty my inbox in a sauna. This is just like the best day ever. Most productive day. I've been having a lot of those. I hope there's more to come. But anyway, okay, back to our sneak peek. You know something's gonna be epic when I'm planning something like in depth months in advance, and so I was putting together the beginnings of these really cool promo boxes we're gonna have, gift boxes, swag boxes, whatever you want to call them, and I just have to show you these amazing things. So Codex and then Tamicus. Look at how beautiful. So pretty. This is so cool. This is not sponsored. Like, they're giving these to us for free to put in these swag boxes, like all these brands got stuff, and then I put it back in the. Let me show you real quick. How amazing! This is from Artery Inc., a small woman-owned business. So anyway, that's all the sneak peek you get for so far. Very, very excited. Be excited. Follow on Instagram because you don't want to miss all the fun stuff we have planned. Okay, so productive day. It's about time to start getting amped for the gym because I don't want to go. So I'm going to put on some music and gym clothes and all that good stuff, and I'm not going to look at the workout because I'll probably talk myself out of going. When I get back, we're going to do life stuff. We did school stuff, business stuff, now life stuff.
I thought you loved me. You love me. Ooh, I honestly thought that you loved me. Love me. So why would you make me? You make me go to stupid parties with your homies. When you know I'm way too shy to function right. When you know I'll probably mess up your night, baby. Oh, baby. Ooh, I really need for you to save me. 'Cause right now, everybody's dancing, going crazy, kinda rock along. Dizzy, but I'm feeling kinda spacey, I just wanna head home. I don't wanna talk to anybody, I don't wanna know your hobby, so we'll wait down in the lobby, then head home.
Okay, in typical fashion, I did not finish the vlog, but I did have the CrossFit competition with Brooke and Carolyn, and it was so much fun. I'll show you pictures here, and it's tragic not having something so motivating to like motivate me to go to the gym every day. Like today, I was like, I do not want to be here. Like, I have no motivation anymore because I don't have friends at the gym, and now we don't have that competition to look forward to, so that's a bummer. But the comp was so much fun. It was so much fun to travel in Maryland and just have the best time. Anyway, see you in the next vlog. Be sure to like, subscribe, follow along on Instagram, and the next vlog is going to be me in my neurosurgery week, so it'll be really fun. See you there.